This is the Fox 44 Debrief.
Hello and welcome to the Fox 44 Debrief. I'm Adam Hooper. This is where we talk about the big stories that we've ran this week, and we're joined by the wonderful Noelle Mendoza. Noelle, we've done a lot of stories focused on the coronavirus. It's been a tough, busy week for everybody in the news industry. You've done a few of those stories when it comes to maybe small businesses and how it relates to the coronavirus, even the census. What are some of the interesting things you've seen while out in the community covering this topic that's on everyone's mind?
Yeah, so this week I spoke to a small business owner who, what caught my attention is that she's afraid that once people start self-quarantining, that they're not going to get out of their house and they're not going to go to small businesses. They're going to go to the big box retail store, Target, Walmart, to buy the essentials. But in the back of their mind is going to be, let's go shop at our local small business.
Right.
So they're concerned.
That's not a high priority on their list right now. Especially, we've talked about how Spring at the Silos was canceled, South by Southwest was canceled. A lot of those surrounding businesses rely on these big events to bring those people in, and now that those cancellations happen, that's profit that they're out, right?
Yeah, this is their livelihood. This is what they depend on to put food on the table, clothes on their backs. And if they don't get this business, then they don't know where they're going to end up after this outbreak continues.
Did they try to, when you were interviewing them, did they try to convey a sense of calm to just calm the people of the area, to say, we don't have the case here yet, but it could come here, but still go out and shop? Well,
the business owner that I talked to, it's funny you mentioned that, because she also owns a travel agency.
Oh, wow.
So she says, I'm going to continue to travel. I'm going to continue to go places. And that's what I'm going to recommend to everyone else who contacts me. So, she says, don't be afraid. Just go out and do it. Panic, she says, is what is making everything worse. And we can all see that when we go shopping at our local stores. Absolutely. And we see that things are missing.
I actually went to Walmart just the other day and I checked out just to see if it was true, and toilet paper just flying off the shelves, gone, empty shelves. Another story that you did is the 2020 census is going on right now as we speak. A lot of people you can do it online, you can mail it in, or by phone, and that's kind of what they're recommending. Why?
Yeah, they don't want these census workers to go door to door, and they're going to start doing that on April 30th. If you don't fill in fill in your required questionnaire, if you don't do that by April 30th, they're going to go door knocking, and they're saying, just do it. Just do it right now and prevent these workers from going door to door and possibly contracting this virus.
And taking it door to door.
Yeah.
There could be a big implication there. This is just the beginning of our coronavirus coverage. The president has declared a state of emergency. Governor Abbott has declared a state of disaster for Texas. A lot of people are worried about how this is going to impact them. Yeah. So what do you think is going to happen as far as our coverage going forward? We're going to have a lot more.
It's definitely going to continue. Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon, and we're just going to be on top of it here at Fox 44.
Going back to those small businesses, I remember seeing your story, and that was kind of early on in the process. Mm-hmm. Did you speak to them about, if this goes on for an extended period of time, will they be able to stay open, or will they have to close their doors? Like, what do they do with that?
Yeah, well, the business owner that I spoke to, because she has two small businesses, she has a little bit more leeway than someone who would only have one. So she says that she's not worried at all. She's fine. So she'll just see how it plays out. But she is concerned for other small businesses and to see where it takes them.
All right, now we have a coronavirus quiz on our website. I took it just the other day. I got a 7 out of 7, but that's not fair because I've been talking about it every day, just constantly. But one of the bigger things that people are saying is the best way to prevent yourself from getting the coronavirus: wash your hands.
Sanitize everything, doorknob, whenever you touch, even the handle of your car.
Right.
Things that you wouldn't think, I touched that, I need to sanitize. Just whatever you do, sanitize.
Be safe, because once it gets in your mouth, once it gets in your body, who knows how it can affect you.
Yeah, and it's a human reaction to go and touch your face. As much as we try to avoid it, it's probably going to happen.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for shedding light on what it was like to cover those stories. We're going to continue covering the coronavirus here at Fox 44, and next week we'll have another Fox 44 debrief. Check us out at fox44news.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter.